Hi guys, how you doing? Just wanted to check in with you. It's been a crazy day if you are preparing for medical exams. A roller coaster couple of days actually, I would say, and I've been getting messages and emails and WhatsApps and Facebook pings and Insta messages. It's been absolutely crazy. My whole day has been looking out for these exams and trying to keep you guys updated. And I want to give you a bit of a positive vibe, I suppose. It all started yesterday with PLAB 2 being cancelled via the GMC website. Then there's a lot of debate about what's going to happen to CSA and AKT. Nothing came out yesterday. Then this morning, of course, the CSA bombshell hit that CSA is going to be cancelled for March and April. AKT, we weren't quite sure. There's a few rumours going around. Then obviously this evening, AKT has now come out. AKT has been cancelled until further notice. And then in between that, MSRA assessment for GP entry was postponed and cancelled as well, and maybe the whole GP recruitment setup is going to change. Who knows? There's a lot of uncertainty. So the first thing I want to tell you, look, there are a lot of people who are happy about their assessment or exam being cancelled, and for you guys who are happy that it's been cancelled because of everything that's going on at the moment, I'm really happy for you because you guys wanted it, and for various reasons. And you got it, so I'm really glad for you. But for those of you guys who are really gutted and really upset and feeling really down, and there's a lot of people who are very gutted about these assessments and exams being cancelled, I feel for you. I really do feel for you because I know how much work you've been putting into these things. I know how much sacrifice you've given to try and get ready for these really, really important exams and assessments. I really, really do feel for you. But either way, whether you are happy this has happened or whether you are not happy this has happened, at least, number one, at least the uncertainty is gone. There was so much uncertainty over the last few days. Other colleges, for example, have cancelled their exams. What's going to happen to ours? Can we go ahead? How can I try and keep preparing without knowing what's going to happen? It's hard to do that, and credit to you guys if you are still managing to get some work done. Of course, lots of other things going on as well around the world, and it's just really hard to focus. So the uncertainty, at least the uncertainty is gone. You can focus on things that perhaps you couldn't focus on fully, and obviously lots of changes going around at the moment wherever you are in the world, and there are people who'll be watching this video from all across the world, I'm sure. So number one, the uncertainty is gone. Number two, if you look at perspective wise, this is a very, very small blip in your long career. Now you're going to look back at this in a few years and think, oh my god, remember those days, remember that day when our assessment was cancelled or our exam was cancelled and how crazy it all was, and remember all that stuff that was going on. Now it seems huge. Now it seems like, for those of you guys who are really upset, it's the end of the world. But look, this is going to be a very, very small blip in your long career. So when you get back to restarting to do your exam, we don't know what's going to happen with some of the assessments and where the place is going to be changes. But whenever you come back and you restart, you're going to be at a much stronger point. Now, all this work that you've done is not gone. It's not completely vanished. It's not like all that effort is going to go unrewarded. Yes, of course, you may come back a little bit rusty. Yes, of course, you may need to, you're going to get out of that zone where you're fully in and you're going to get back into it later and you're going to have to catch up a little bit, but it's not like you're going to go back to zero and start everything again. So when you come back, you're going to be stronger, you're going to be ready, and at least that uncertainty is not going to be there, because when you're uncertain about something, it's really hard to focus. And I think even if the assessments and exams had gone on in the next couple of weeks, or you hadn't heard for another week or two, it would have taken a lot out of your minds, because it's not easy to do it when there's so many obvious other things going on at the same time. Uncertainty gone, you're going to come back much, much stronger. So whether you're happy about this, whether you're not happy about this, we've got to try and move on. Obviously, you've got to refocus to other things now, and please don't dwell on this too much. Assessments are going to come, exams are going to come, hurdles are going to come, and there's going to be future changes, and we don't know what's going to happen, and it's not easy to have that uncertainty. But look, you just got to keep going step by step. There's lots of other things you can now focus on, like I said, and please, whether you're happy, stay happy. If you're not, please don't get too down. Please don't feel too dejected. Tomorrow's a new day. Got to wake up and we've got to think, okay, how can I make this day good again? How can I start a new plan? How can I get things moving forward whilst there's uncertainty there? We can help you. So we've got a couple of things that we're going to do over the next couple of months to help. The first thing we're going to do is a blanket 20% discount on all of our audio and online purchases. Why? Because we just want to keep things ticking along. What I don't want you to do is to just shut off now completely and then come back again and restart. We want to keep things ticking along. So whether you use our social media teaching, our free email teaching, do all those things, but for the next 2 weeks, so to the end of March, we're going to have a 20% discount on all of our online products and all of our audiobook products, whether it's CSA, AKT, PLAB, GP entry, across the board. The code that you need is uncertainty20, uncertainty20. Put that in, the number 20, uncertainty in words, number 20, and that will get you a 20% discount until the end of March. I'm here, use me, that's why I'm here. Message me, contact me, email me, phone me, whatever makes you, whatever you need, whatever you think I can do to help you, please do contact me. That's why I'm here all day. We've been pinging out updates on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, because I know how difficult this last few days has been. And I think back to my time preparing for these exams and how stressful it would have been for me. So I'm with you. I feel you if you're upset. I am happy for you. If you're happy, always remember the hashtag CanPass will pass, hashtag I went with Aurora. And remember, I am always here.